I'm getting stuff ready for top end assembly, and I put this Banshee base gasket on here. I spent quite a bit of time doing case matching on these cases, and right away I noticed there's just ever so slightly a little trimming I need to do here and there on this base gasket, otherwise it will negate the effort I put into case matching if I don't trim these portions. Ring gap should be about 0.4 millimeter. Looks about right. It's a lot of effort to put a little clip in, isn't it? These Pro X pistons have a top and bottom ring. They're different thicknesses. The bottom ring is a little thicker. Also, there's a top and bottom to each ring. This has a little T and a 50 on there. So this is the top. Let's put the right side piston on the right side with the arrow pointing toward the exhaust. Cylinder installation. I did put a thin layer of 1211 on the bottom of this base gasket, and then I have it on the base of the cylinders also. Just the way I do it. I'm going to put some Yamaha lube on these piston rings. And pistons. We have the right piston in the right cylinder, the left piston in the left cylinder. We have an arrow to the exhaust and an arrow to the exhaust. The cylinder base nuts are all on, but I'm going to leave them loose. I'm going to put the head on and snug it up. Using this copper gasket, this is a temporary installation. This copper gasket is the same thickness as a Yamaha head gasket. Now I'll snug these head bolts in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the picture? I just went over these 2 times and now they're all very snug. Now snug the cylinder base nuts in the proper order. At first pass I didn't tighten them much because this whole thing's got to come down as one unit. So now snug or pass number 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. One last pass on these. I don't have a way to get a torque wrench in here. The torque spec is 18 foot-pounds. That much. Now the head's going to come back off for a flatness check on the cylinders. I use this precision ruler to check flatness on the cylinders, and this thing looks really, really good. I put one engine together where I had to take it apart because they weren't flat like this, but I was able to correct it. It looks really good. I will put a link for this solder in the description below. I bought this off of Amazon. There you go. There's the squish band measurements for this engine. I can finally begin final assembly. Yamaha head gasket. Very important. I found out that the copper doesn't work. That's why I have that copper one. I've gone through the sequence several times now, slowly tightening these more and more. The torque spec for these head bolts is 20 foot-pounds. How about that? I think I'll clean up some tools and go in the house, see what else I can get done later this weekend.